Welcome to London, England in November of 2023. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel. We are on the London 30 Plus Top Sites Tour. This was a very long walking tour through London. Really cool way for us to get started. This was the day that we arrived for our little 8-day vacation. And that morning we were on the jet coming into Heathrow, and after a little bit of time in the hotel getting situated, we were in the tube and heading down to the Ritz over in sort of the central area of London to kick off the tour. And it looks like it's in the evening, but it's actually only about like 4:45 or 4:30 in the afternoon. It just gets dark over there so early. We're coming up on the Tate Modern, which is basically a museum, but it was a power plant, I think, that had been turned into a museum. We never got a chance to go inside during our trip. There were just too many things to see in London, and only 8 days. It was just not enough to visit places in London, plus go see other areas outside of London, you know, that were easily sort of reachable from the city. So we definitely want to go back because there's just so much to see and do that one trip was simply just not enough.
There's so much to see and do, you just can't do it all in such a short period of time. Yeah, remember that bridge I was telling you about where people were running across? That's it. Takes you right into St. Paul's.
Yes, I asked this all the time by the American busking is, you know, when you go out and you play music. It's like street performing, but you'd say more busking would be just the music.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it is okay,
Yeah. But they only have they have two little spaces over there that you can play. So during the daytime, they'll have the buses there. But yes, Tate Modern. So if anybody's into modern art, then this is the place to come. It is free to go in here. It is. I mean, some of it is you have to pay for, like most galleries. But it is an old power station. So it was abandoned in the 80s. It was around only for about 35 years, really. And that's why it's got this massive chimney to it. But when you walk in just a bit further down from street level where we are now. You walk in and you're in the turbine hall, and it goes from below where we are all the way up to the top. It's this completely open area. It's really impressive when you go inside. And then there's a cafe up the top there with some pretty cool views as well. So even if you just go for the cafe and that initial walk in, it's a pretty nice time. But if you prefer some of the older stuff, you can either go to the Tate Britain, which is obviously came about before the Tate Modern, which is just further down the river. But also you've got the National Gallery in Trafalgar Square, which we didn't actually get to see, unfortunately, today, because of the blasted toilet break and the fact that they were not open. Anyway, we're here. I also wanted to talk about this big cathedral opposite us, this big old dome. This is St. Paul's Cathedral, and St. Paul's Cathedral is the second largest cathedral here in England. The first one is up in Liverpool, but it is also the second largest dome in all of Europe.